I'm making another Q&A video, and this time I'm hosting it on my Instagram account. So now would be a good opportunity to follow my Instagram. I'll leave a link up here or something like that. And I'm just going to read them off my phone. So we'll see how we go. I haven't read through any of the questions, really. It's been about 3 or 4 weeks since I actually hosted this, so all the questions are going to be new to me, so it should be fairly interesting. Make sure you smash the like button as well if you enjoy this video, and let me know if you want to see more Q&A videos. I definitely want to get into this a little bit more, and if you guys really do want to see more of this, then I'll probably do it on my Snapchat next time. So I'll leave a link in the description to my Instagram, and also follow me on Snapchat as well, because that's where the next Q&A will be, most likely. We got 700 comments on this Instagram post. That's absolutely ridiculous. I gotta say, massive thank you to you guys for asking so many questions and being so interested. Okay, so the first question comes in from Ben Donkin 109. He says, please can you do some more GTA with Matt and Arav? And that's something I definitely want to do. I'm thinking about doing it maybe after the YouTuber Championship finishes. I'm just trying to tie up and finish off all the series I've got going at the moment, so that I can have time to do not so much more series. I want to do more one-off fun videos, because those seem to get like the best reception, and those seem to be like my best videos, if that makes sense. So I really want to clear out the series that I'm doing now. That'll give me more time to explore possibly new series, but more or less just do more one-off videos. And I want to work with YouTubers more often. So Mitchie C98 says, have you ever thought of making a second channel dedicated to other stuff like vlogs, other games, or random things? This has crossed my mind so much over the last 6 months. I personally would absolutely love to do something like that, but I don't want to set you guys up for disappointment. It's hard enough trying to regularly upload on one channel, let alone two. So I feel like if I'm going to do other games, vlogs, whatever, I feel like I just want to include it on the main channel for now, and just try and keep it as relevant as I can to you guys. Dabcat says, how did you get used to using the gears, knowing when to pick the right gear for the right corner, as in using manual gears on racing games? It just comes with practice. You kind of get a sixth sense for what speed you need to take through a corner, and subsequently you'll know the right gear. Just certain corners just look like they require a certain gear, and after you do a few laps, it just takes practice. You just got to do laps and laps, and eventually you'll get a gist of what gear you need to be in order to be fast around a circuit. I've run with automatic gears. I started back on 2010 with a controller, all assists on pretty much, driving line, and now I'm using a wheel. So it just takes practice. You just got to stick by it. I know it may be frustrating if you're trying to learn assist, but really just do some practice, build your confidence, and you'll be a much better driver because of it. Kaffers99 says, if you could fly to any country free of charge, where would you go and why? I'm not too sure. Maybe somewhere in America, maybe Hawaii, something like that. Europe, Monaco. Of course. Why didn't I say Monaco? I really want to go to Monaco one day, see the Formula 1 Grand Prix. Even if it's not on the race weekend, I'd love to just do like a track walk or drive on the track in a road car or something like that. I think that something like that would be video worthy. But yeah, one day I'm going to Monaco. XMediG1 says, when are you going to quit YouTube? I hope it's soon. Well, Matt, if I quit YouTube, where are you going to get your subs from? Oh, he's gonna love that. Tonino Lukezic says, who do you think should replace Kimi Raikkonen in the Ferrari? Now, I may be a little bit biased here, but I'd have to say Daniel Ricciardo. I really was hyped about his 2014 season, how he was able to snag 3 race wins off of the Mercedes. I just feel like he's a really good, well-rounded driver. He may potentially be the next world champion of the current crop of drivers who doesn't have a world championship at the moment, but I feel like he needs to move from Red Bull. I feel like they're a bit of a sinking ship at the moment. They could recover, but with the way the current era of Formula 1 is, I don't know, I don't really see a way out for Red Bull, unfortunately, at the moment. There are some really good drivers in F1, but for me personally, it's probably because I'm Australian, I want to see Daniel Ricciardo go to Ferrari. Jay Wynn says, are you going to post any more IRL videos? Yeah, well, technically this is kind of one of them, and I'm going to England in just over a week's time. Not too sure when this video is actually going to go out, but Very soon I'm heading over to Codemasters to test F1 2016. I want to do a video of me like traveling over to the UK. I'm meeting up with X-Matty G, TRL Limitless, Alex Gillen, Arava, and we may end up doing some real life videos then, so stay tuned for that. Jordan Cedron says, what is your favourite F1 car from any year? Lately, I've kind of fallen in love with the McLaren MP4-4. It's from 1998, driven by Ayrton Senna and Alan Prost. I'd love to like get a big picture of it, like framed and like hanging up on the back of my wall somewhere. I think that'd be incredible. Just after playing Forza in the last 6 months and driving with that car, it's recently come out on Assetto Corsa, so I'll be doing a video on that very soon. So yeah, I love the MP4-4. Jack Greenaway says, have you ever been on a V8 hot lap? It's funny you should say that, because I'm actually doing a V8 experience very soon. I actually bought the tickets like over a year ago and I haven't just gone to the track and redeemed it yet. So I'll be doing that very soon and I'll be doing a video on that soon. I feel like this is a theme of this video. Lots of things are coming soon and I've just got to find the time to do them. J.33 says, will you ever come to Italy? Probably, if I ever end up going to Monza. MTEJ15 says, can you do a house tour? I'll be doing one very soon. That's going to be coming in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. So stay tuned. Leonardo Conachia says, if you could be any YouTuber, who would you be? I'd love to be one of the car spotting YouTubers like Seen Through Glass or Supercars of London. They have amazing cars, they live amazing lives, and they go travelling in their supercars, road trips, all that kind of thing, driving all these amazing cars every single day. That's the kind of content that I would love to be able to create, and I'm just supremely jealous of those guys, so have to be one of those two for sure. William99 says, what are your thoughts on the possible closed cockpits for cars in F1 2017? I don't think it's rumours anymore. I think the halo design, how it comes, it looks like a thong, you know, like the shoe, the sandal kind of thing. It comes over the driver and then goes in like that and obscures the vision. I don't know that it's going to prevent the kind of crash that Jules Bianchi had, if I'm being entirely honest. It might have prevented the thing with Felipe Massa, but what they're trying to prevent is something that shouldn't have even happened anyway. There was a big bobcat that was on the track, and even the halo design wouldn't have prevented that kind of injury that Jules Bianchi sustained. So I'm not too sure about it, to be honest. But that's why I'm not a decision maker in F1. It's very tough for those guys. They're under so much pressure to change the sport or whether to make it interesting. F1 is a very interesting state at the moment. Ben4589 says, what's your favourite ever series you have made YouTube-wise? Definitely has to be YouTuber Championship. Sprint Mode Championship was a very close second. And I don't know, I feel like maybe after YouTuber Championship is finished, maybe I'll be able to provide a comprehensive answer as to which one I felt like I enjoyed more, but I'm seriously enjoying YouTuber Championship at the moment. There are some good and bad races dependent on the tracks, so you may not get the best races sometimes, but when the banter is flowing, YouTuber Championship is like the most fun I've ever had on a racing game, and YouTube-wise ever, so I'm so much enjoying that series right now, and I feel like if we ventured off into GTA, with the four of us, then that could be like the best series we ever make. But I just need to convince them to make those videos with me. Alberto TR99 says, favourite track apart from Monaco? Well, Monaco probably is my favourite track. Second would have to be Bathurst. Harry03 says, what was your first big memory of Formula 1 and what really got you into the sport? I started watching, as you guys will probably know, back in 2010. And the first thing I remember from the 2010 season was probably in Turkey, Sebastian Vettel and Mark Webber crashing near the end of the race on the back straight, and Vettel DNFs. Mark Webber goes on to finish on the podium, and from there, the rest was history. I started watching F1 every single race ever since, and here I am. Ted Davis 17 says, if you could change your hair color and style, what would you change it to? Well, I'd change it so that I actually had hair, and I'd probably change it to dark or something. Maybe, I don't know, like Fernando Alonso or something. I don't know. Rainheld Thomas says, what are you going to do next in Assetto Corsa? Playing some more mods, or are you driving the normal cars? Like I said before, I want to do a video on the McLaren MP4-4. I want to do some videos. I think there's like a GP2 mod or GP2 cars. I want to try out some GT3 cars. The Mercedes AMG GT3, I think it's called, I'm not too sure. But there's plenty of cars, plenty of tracks I want to try on Assetto Corsa. And while I'm away in March, you'll probably see a lot of those videos coming out. So lots of fun one-off videos to come. And yeah, I could see that definitely happening a lot on Assetto Corsa. So stay tuned. Suhami Mazed25 says, can you be a tourist and show us what it is like to be in Australia? Yeah, I'll try and do that a little bit more. I feel like being like the only F1 YouTuber in Australia, there's not many YouTubers in Australia in general, to be honest, so you guys probably don't know what it's like to live in Australia, so I'd like to show you more around of like what I do, what it's like around here, so hopefully I can do that, incorporate some vlogs here and there. There's a racetrack, you know, not too far down the road when V8 supercars go testing. I'd love to do like videos on that, maybe incorporate car vlogs into that as well. And also later in March, I'm sort of going away for a week or so with my girlfriend. So I may end up doing some videos around that time. I'll be down at the Gold Coast as well. So you may see a video or two. We'll have to wait and see. It's Me, Dan Marriott says, when will you be moving into the F1 YouTuber house with Arava and X-Matty G? And also, when will you next visit the UK and do a fan meetup? Well, as I said, in like a week or so from the time of recording this video, I'll be moving into the F1 Banter Hotel, where we'll be testing F1 2016. So you'll see a few videos come out of that. Hopefully, if I can sort everything out, I'm going to get a new camera to record some of that. And we'll see how it goes from there. In terms of a meetup in the UK, I don't think I'll have time to do it when I come next week. But I could imagine that I do one if I ever went to Silverstone with the lads. That's something we can definitely do. So that's going to pretty much do this Q&A for today, guys. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I feel like I've been recording for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes or something like that. So I'll just go through here. I'll scroll down and you can just quickly see your name there. It's going very fast. But thanks to everyone who commented on this Q&A. If you have any further questions that you really want me to answer, then I'll put them in the comments and I'll try and answer as many as I can just for you guys. So that you can have your question answered. So that's been this Q&A for today. The next one I do will be on Snapchat, so go follow me down on there. I'll have a link to my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook page, my Snapchat, all down in the description down below, so go follow that. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and yeah, see you guys next time.